WAY News Channel 3 at 11.
Tonight on WWAY at 11, next time you're standing in line at the grocery store, someone could be getting a look at your social media life.
So what is he doing right there?
Waving at us slowly. I'm freaking out.
Freaking out, caught on camera. Someone's clowning around at a cemetery late at night and people are almost scared to death. And a multi-million-dollar Powerball winner is making headlines again. Hear what deputies say they found in her home. Thanks for joining us tonight. For your news at 11, I'm Daniel Siemens. Mackenzie Henderson has the night off. A Brunswick County Powerball winner is back in the spotlight. Marie Holmes made national news after winning $188 million in jackpot money from the Powerball earlier this year. Now her fiance, though, is back in jail, and she's cited for marijuana possession. Prosecutors say Holmes paid to post the $3 million bond to get Lamar McDowell out back in March. This after the 31-year-old was arrested on charges of trafficking heroin. Brunswick County deputies went to the Shallotte house Holmes and McDowell share to arrest him for allegedly violating the terms of his pretrial release. But deputies say when they got there, they smelled marijuana, so they got a search warrant and then found the drug plus a gun inside. That led to another charge against McDowell and a citation against Holmes and two others. This story about Holmes has got a lot of people talking and is trending on social media and making national news again. WWAY senior reporter Alexa Block spoke with people about what they think of a Powerball winner spending their money on someone else's bail. Alexa.
Daniel, I was downtown talking with people tonight, and most of the people I spoke with say they wouldn't spend their winnings on bonding people out of jail. The discussion of how Marie Holmes is spending her fortune is all over the internet. Prosecutors say the mother of four paid to bail out her fiance Lamar McDowell back in March. And while the conversation about this continued online, people were out downtown and they had some thoughts to share as well. Many people had a number of things they would spend the money on if they hit it big.
I would probably try to prioritize some things first. Maybe pay some bills off, give some money to church, help my family out.
Well, I wouldn't be bailing out anybody. You'd be all right.
Yeah, we're not gonna bail out anybody.
I don't know. I would take care of my friend too, absolutely.
Well, winning the lottery really cool, and then I guess if you bailed someone out of jail, you had to, so I probably would have done it too.
So after I finish screaming and hollering like a crazy person, I would then go and probably take care of my family, give them money.
While everyone I spoke to had their own thoughts on how they would spend a lottery jackpot, they all agreed that Holmes can spend her money any way she wants. Now, last we've checked, McDowell has not been bailed out at this time, and we'll just have to check back and see what ends up happening. Daniel?
All right, thank you, Alexa. New at 11, a New Hanover County business owner faces charges this after deputies searched two tobacco stores this afternoon. Deputies say they received tips that the drug Spice was being sold at 777 Tobacco and Good Times Tobacco. We're told undercover agents then bought Spice at two separate occasions. During today's search, though, deputies say they found Spice in one of those stores. An employee was also charged with selling an illegal drug because Spice was found in the store during the search. Despite two seemingly back-to-back shootings this week, Wilmington police say the number of gun-related incidents are actually down from last year. According to the Wilmington Police Department's records, last May through July, there were 66 homicide victims or assaults involving firearms. But this year, along that same time frame, the number of homicide victims or assaults involving firearms went down from 66 to 34. That's about half compared to last year during those same months. Burgaw police have charged a man in connection with a child sex offense investigation. Police say 35-year-old Humberto Torres was arrested yesterday. In all, Torres is facing 6 felony charges. That includes first-degree sex offense with a child. Police say the victim's parents notified them about the alleged offenses. Tonight, Torres sits in jail under a $1.7 million bond. He is due back in court Monday. A 40-foot pile of scrap metal caught fire this afternoon. This going down around 4:15 this afternoon at Southern Metals Recycling. That's off US 421. New Hanover County Fire officials say no one was hurt here. The cause of the fire is unknown at this time. Storms ripped through parts of the area last night and yesterday evening. That caused some serious damages to homes and businesses in the area. Today, the cleanup process began. Crews were out in full force picking up branches and debris and trying to get everything back in working order. And in Brunswick County, lightning causing some significant damage as well. This to 2 buildings during that storm, and that includes a house in Brunswick Forest.
It's not uncommon when we have these heavy thunderstorms come through to have some houses get struck by lightning, just, the lightning's trying to get to the ground. In this particular case, that house just received substantial damage, along with another structure in the county over at Waterbury Plantation, Jackie's Creek. Their clubhouse actually received severe damage as well.
That is Scott Garner. He's the Deputy Director of Emergency Services in Brunswick County, and he says although the lightning is not uncommon, so many of these instances so close together is. This evening's Downtown Sundown concert series featured Abbey Road Live. They're a Beatles tribute band and a good one too. The wristband sales benefited Wilmington's Good Shepherd Center. The mission of the center is to feed the hungry, shelter the homeless, and foster transition into housing. Associate Development Director Carolyn Gonzalez says they appreciate the support from Downtown Sundown because they do important work.
Well, we are the largest homeless service provider, so we served last year over 85,000 meals. And we have transitioned over 100 people into permanent housing, and we salvage about 500 tons of food a year.
Well, Good Shepherd does a good job. The center began as a soup kitchen in 1983. The program has grown to include a weekday breakfast, lunch, and dinner to anyone in need of food. Happening tomorrow, it is a chance for the kids to get out in the beautiful weather for some exercise and show everybody what they're made of. The Wilmington Family YMCA is hosting the 13th annual Kids Triathlon. That's 3 events, folks. Kids ages 5 to 13 will swim, bike, and run various distances based upon their age group. The event gets started at 8 a.m. at the YMCA on Market Street. Good luck to all you kiddos taking part. After the break, Scott Dean's up with a look at the weekend forecast. Meanwhile, one weatherman found out what happens when summer is missing. Busted by the popo. Plus, Donald Trump's favorite verbal weapon is something you say when you're trying to be polite. And an app lets you take a picture of a stranger and then find out everything you can about them.
You're watching